red light. And we're back.
So that's Rokko. That's one of the main test roads that I use usually. So there's gonna be some noise, some metal noise from the trunk. Yeah, it's a bolt that's missing or something, so sorry, you can hear it now. So this portion here, for some reason, is always a little bit wet under the shadow, so I just like, see, you can see like a little bit, it's not exactly the same not exactly the same road, I guess. So brakes are pretty decent. That's the first time that I actually push this car. I haven't driven it yet, so. But yeah, for like mechanically, from what I know, it's near perfect. Currently I cannot shift into first, as I explained to Pars and well, ATL JDM in general, and Rick. This one will get a new transmission, so it's perfect for the test drive that we're doing now. But if you're like basically in the city or anything, you're not, yeah, there's no first gear, so you cannot downshift into first. You can, if you stop the car, you put it in neutral, you can shift, but otherwise it's a no-go. So. How do you like it, Pars?
Man, it's zippy. I've never taken a Cappuccino down windy roads like this before, so. Boy.
There's some bikers also, especially the other side of Rokko. There's a lot more bikers, so over there I have to be a bit more careful. But here the road is actually wider than normal, than what we get on the rest of Rokko. So I like it. I like it here particularly. I do feel the extra weight in the car.
Oh, thanks, Fabian. I appreciate that.
I know you're there. No fading whatsoever, in spite of the workload that Cappuccino has to deal with. See, it's still a little bit wet there.
Yep.
So it's only with this surface, it feels like this, they repaved it like fairly recently, and it feels like this surface just doesn't dry as well as the rest of...
Yeah, we were supposed to come up here yesterday, but it was just rained all night and all day. And
here it's wet, so yes, you have to be very careful when you notice it, like just like slow down a lot.
Yeah, trust me, I won't be driving like this.
So here we know that there's a car, so that means we're gonna have to wait like probably on the uphill run after.
Yeah.
You can smell the brakes quite a bit. That's going to be around here that we're going to do our U-turn. So normally, I used to be able, so here, as I said, I can't downshift into first, now I'm on first.
The uphill is
going to be second.
It's the true test, right?
Yeah, it's a true test. Here, basically, you just fill the car a little bit, just test the brakes. You can see that the brakes are pretty good. They don't fade, even though they smell pretty bad right now. But they don't fade. It's like, yeah, just decent. Don't need new pads. Don't need anything. And yeah, and after the uphill run is where we actually test the car more violently, I would say.
And right now, we're just gonna kill some time and traffic-wise.
Pretty much. Alright, hopefully we don't catch up too quick. So now it's going to be in second the most, pretty much all the way.
Yeah.
Here, it's wet. Keeping an eye on the temperature just in case.
one of them. Let's not do it to this one.
I'm very sad about the white one because that was a good car, man.
Oh yeah, it still is going to be a good car, I think.
Temperature is still perfect. Probably some belt that is slipping a little bit, we can smell it.
Yep.
I will have to check the belts. Hopefully no belts.
Yeah, we still got to get down. Damn. Flavor Fluff.
This is a mirror, you can really see the cars coming and everything. Really practical, those mirrors. So there's no limited seat differential, so you cannot really get the tail out.
Yeah.
Like with a proper, like more like with anything with a limited slip diff, basically, we'd be able to get the tail out and play a little bit, but not with this one. So here it's normally where I do my slalom thing. But yeah, there's cars coming, so, and I have to stop to downshift into first.
Yeah.
So it's not, but yeah, that's pretty much the end of the uphill run now.
All right.
And it's gonna be your turn.
Now it's my turn. But it's gonna be like the baby gap version of what we just did.
There's no need to push.
No, I'm not gonna push anything, man. This still has to get to Georgia in one piece.
Back this time, Pass is driving. We'll see if I survive the...
It's a good day to die, Flavian.
Hey, wait till you're in the straight line to accelerate. Okay. Rule number 1, don't accelerate mid-corner. Here, hairpin. Don't accelerate mid-corner.
Used to video games, Flavian. Need for Speed Underground number 1 and 2.
Here, hairpin. Another tight one. That's why you don't cut corners.
That motherfucker was close, damn.
Don't mid-corner, let it go, and then you go when you're on the straights.
Too much additional D2. Nah, man, this thing handles really well, though.
It is a good handling car. Yeah, it's tight. Ouch.
Makes me nervous too, because Rick told me the first time he took the AZ1 down here, and he was like,
yeah, he almost
sideways and almost died. Yeah, that would have been an awkward phone call.
Almost like, no, he didn't just almost get it sideways. He almost get it sideways. Heavy braking here. He almost got it sideways into a bus coming up.
That's what he told me. I was like, dude.
Like he just, my guess is just lift off a little bit mid-corner, and with the AZ1 you can't do that. So if you lift off mid-corner with an AZ1, it rotates,
yeah,
and it just like, there's no LSD and there's no power to control any slide, so it's like, forget about it. Heavy braking, there you go, back, and brake, go, and shoop. Heavy braking. Heavy braking here because it's going to be like that dive, and you don't want to understeer into the walls. There's going to be water, I think, in 2 corners.
Yeah, there's going to be wet in a second. 24, I think. That's what I saw the sign at when you were talking earlier.
We are tight. And tight again, and car coming.
Yep.
So that's not this one, it's gonna be after. Here always a little bit wet on this portion here.
What it feels like when your grandma's driving.
Right. And the water is there.
Right here, yeah. Slow
Right for truck. And we're pretty much at the bottom now. So yeah, you're gonna, after this corner, it's gonna be left. Right, left, and you make the U-turn just before the...
And you said no downshifting, so...
Yeah, like you have to stop the car to get into first, because it won't shift. Get into the left and wait till you have some visibility, and then make the U-turn. Up, first gear. And U-turn. There you go. So here the rear will go more easily when you accelerate, so just be careful. Mm-hmm. No, like don't try to be smooth when you get into the corners. Okay. Like if you do it too quickly and if you lift off at the same time, the rear will go, so you don't want that.
Definitely don't want that.
Because you're not used to it though. See, you can feel a little bit the back going just there. Water.
Roads like this in friggin' Georgia.
Slow down this one. There you go. Slow down here because it just gets tighter, you see. Oh. exhaust at the top anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
That's where you stay really in your lane at all time, because you've got idiots like that who can drive for shit.
It's like a damn roller coaster in the back. All right. All right. And we are back with the walk around for the 1992 Suzuki Cappuccino. This is our bread and butter. One of my personal favorite K cars to drive. I've driven these more than any other K car, truck, or van. Only other car I think I might like more than this was that Vivio that we got. I'm here with Mr. Flavian, our full-time buyer.
Still here.
Hello, everyone. I'm gonna keep doing that every time. And just to show you again, I just did the video on the Mira, but I mean, this view is just beautiful. Anyways, so back to the car. Car is mechanically in really good condition, except one thing. It does not downshift to first gear, which Flavian and Harimoto-san are going to take good care of that before it reaches stateside.
Because basically the synchro of the first gear synchro just like disappeared. There's like nothing whatsoever. You're never going to be, even if you rev match it perfectly, it doesn't shift back into first at all. So yeah, we're just going to be changing the transmission completely, which is a lot easier than like fixing one synchro.
And I have no complaints with that. But other than that though, man, it's mechanically sound. It's a lot more fun to drive up and down Mount Rokko than the Mira, only because the steering, and that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I mean, just going over some of the cosmetic stuff, that's what I like to do. First, get all the boo-boos out of the way and negativity. As you can see already right here, there's some fading on the fender. On both sides, actually. And that's, you know, a very easy fix for us to do back in Atlanta. Very hard to do cosmetic stuff here. Very expensive, yeah.
It's a real mess to do. Any paint work, any body work is cost an absolute fortune in Japan. So that's why we make it a good team for that, you know.
Exactly.
We try to fix like all the mechanical problems.
Like Bonnie and Clyde.
You take care of the cosmetical side of things.
But all the, you know, major seals, that's one big thing I always show in a lot of the cappuccinos, because some of the seals do come like kind of crusty and dried up and nasty. These seals are actually in really, really good condition. The car is actually in a dark green, which I'm not sure if that's the stock color, Flavian, or was it painted? Oh, it is, okay. Because everyone asked me for black cappuccinos, and they, you know, that was a limited production. They made, you know, for 1 year, I think, right?
They made it twice. But all the time limited editions.
So it is very hard to get a black one. So when I saw this one, I was like, well, this is as close to black as we're gonna get. Sometimes in the light, it's kind of like a dark blue too. I don't know if y'all can tell, but paint's in really good condition aside from the fenders. You got the stock wheels. Got the little baby wing in the back, which
and brand new suspension.
And brand new suspension. That is right, because you said you did try to come up here a couple weeks ago.
The sketchiest car ever.
And
it
yes,
was really, really, really bad when we got it. I brought it here. Like when you drive it normally on the street, you couldn't really feel it so much. Like suspension didn't feel new in any way, but it was like, man, okay, that will do it. I arrived here, like the road, especially the eastern road on Mount Rokko, is very bumpy, and the car was like all over the place, like just like four-wheel jumps all across, like one side another. So yeah, now it's
and see that's the better. This is the service that you can't pay for when you just buy blindly off an auction.
Like try
you know?
to get some suspension shipped from Japan to the US.
You can't do it.
Japan
it's
Post refused
close to impossible, or just
Japan
too expensive.
Post refused to do it. You have to do it through FedEx or like some other like really express stuff. They charge like $600 to ship anything like that. Or you have to get a container and wait like 3 or 4 months before it arrives. So yeah,
and that's why we like buying cars from you, because you tell us what's wrong with them instead of just putting them on a boat and us figuring it out, you know.
Yes.
You do have some fading right here on the seal by the window, which, you know, that I just like pointing it out. But yes, it is gonna. It's even Rick's cappuccino that he got was like that. So it's like just one of those things that. And honestly, one thing too I want to point out: these things, like 90%. Oh, let me focus. These things, 90% of the time, this small piece of molding on every cappuccino is always missing. Always missing. This car has both of them. So, And
it is a complete car.
It is very complete. And the inside, as always, every Cappuccino we get in, the seats are always torn up on the driver's side. That's really the only seat that gets a lot of play in these cars. But you can ask any of our customers whenever they come to pick up their Cappuccino, seats reupholstered and looks brand spanking new. So this is going to be a very easy fix for us. The dash is got a little bit of cracking on it too. Oh, hello.
Somebody's keeping us company.
Yep. So you can see some cracking on that too. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can get another dash. They're not too expensive. They're just a pain in the ass to install. So I'll see with our chief mechanic if he can do something. But yeah, that's the only thing. There's just a bit pain in the ass to install. But
also,
we can do, yeah.
also a pretty fairly easy fix. Nothing too crazy.
But you just have to get another dash and just like slap it.
Exactly, because I mean, you do mini dashes like in your sleep.
Yeah, totally. I'm an absolute. No, I'm not. I'm just. I'm really not.
You made it sound like it last or the other day when we were talking about it. You got your little exhaust back there, one backup light.
For the mini.
Oh, for the mini.
The mini is like this. Cappuccino, it's not the same.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I was talking about. You're the mini master. 5-speed manual transmission. The car currently has 147,990 kilometers. Let's just go ahead and call it 148k or kilometers.
That's about like 100,000. No, less than 100, like 90,000 miles.
90,000 miles?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like 100, 110. My math.
No, it's 90,000 miles.
Okay, shit. All right.
100,000 miles is 160,000 kilometers.
Got you. Stock steering wheel. You got some aftermarket little boost gauges, which I mean, do they even serve a purpose, or did he honestly? Do they? You've driven it more than me.
One is working as a temp gauge and works. The other one, I'm not even sure. I forgot. I just forgot.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just picture being 18 and getting a car like this and just throwing as much crap in it as you can. And then you got a little turbo timer also, which a lot of them do come with that, anyways.
Yeah, let's pop the hood.
Yeah, pop the hood. Oh, it's on the glove box, and I'll show everyone just real fast. Oh, that's the gas. Oh no, you need the key.
Yeah, the key to open the...
I just want to show, like, just because everyone's gonna be like, oh, the rattling in the video when you are driving it. Look, it's nothing serious. We tried to actually put the felt in between it to help it out,
right there.
but it's this thing right here that's missing the screw, and it's literally just vibrating down there. So really not a like big deal, you know. It sounds like a roller coaster on the inside when we were driving it, but it's really just something very, very small.
Yeah, I put the hood.
Okay, let me get it there.
The side.
Boop. And you got the assist.
Up.
Nice. All right. Clean engine bay. Nothing really aftermarket or special. Bare bones stock.
The timing belt has just been done a year ago. Like literally a year ago. 145,000.
The 30th year of the Emperor. You are correct.
Of the current one, yeah.
Of the current Emperor, yeah. But I mean, yeah, super clean engine bay. I mean, very stock, you know, nothing aftermarket or too crazy. And
minor surface stuff here can be repainted quickly.
Little surface rust right here.
Ah, okay. いつ今から？
今から来ますんで。
はい、OK だけ5分だけ大丈夫ですか？はい、ありがとうございます。Yeah, some cars are coming in, so.
Okay.
Also, this one was converted to
the AC.
Like the AC was converted. So the AC doesn't work, but it was converted to R134A.
Okay, so it's already had
easy to refill if needed, but there's probably a little leak somewhere. But yeah, I'm not sure.
And we can figure that out because dude, I filled in so much AC, like it's a very easy, common fix.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, just little stuff like that. But that's just like I just pointed out, but it's really not that big of a deal.
It's really reasonable.
You want to crank it up because I know he's got cars coming.
That's pretty much it. Really, there's like nothing much to add.
Oh, so you want to crank it up? Turn it on.
Crank it up. Ah, okay.
These Frenchmen. There we go. And that ticking sound, that's a very every Cappuccino. Every Cappuccino. And I've read it in forums. Everyone all over the world has the same problem. So
no, it's not a problem. It's how it's stuck. It's the ignition of the car. It just ticks like that. They are like the Vivio is the worst. The Rex is like
yeah.
It's really bad. But yeah, it's normal. It's completely normal. That's the ignition of the car.
But yes, very fun car to take up Mount Rokko. Mount Rokko is a gigantic freaking playground. Yeah, it's awesome. And I'm taking this one back down, so I'll pink
taking this one back down?
if that's cool with you.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
Hell yeah. But yeah, this one will be in Atlanta hopefully in 45 to 60 days, maybe a little later, give or take.
Something like that.
Something
like that.
But yeah, this is definitely one that we are definitely bringing over. We like to always have one Cappuccino in stock. I mean, it is our logo, and I mean, me and Rick especially have soft spots for these cars. All right, I guess that's gonna be it. And you want to add anything else, Flavian, before we
I'm good.
tell everyone goodbye? All right, well, hey, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/ATLJDM. Follow our journey on Instagram. I've had a very awesome trip here. Instagram is ATL.JDM. Twitter, we don't really do anything with it, but if you want to find it and follow it, go for it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos. I've got, you know, tons of more cars coming your way, tons of more videos coming your way. Me and Flavian went to the auction last week, and we're going to the auction again this week, 2 times.
Maybe tomorrow and surely on Friday. Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.